Welcome to today's yoga session from the Yoga for ADHD series. Today's session is for when you're feeling overwhelmed, overstimulated, burnt out, you just don't feel great, you're not really sure what to do, you haven't got the energy for a lot of things or the brain power, and you kind of need a little chill, but you kind of still want to move your body, get a nice stretch. So that's what today is for. So make sure you're in something super comfy, something that you just feel really chill, no pressure. Maybe you have some cushions, some blankets, blocks, whatever you want or don't want, that's fine today. So to begin with, find a comfortable seated position. Have a little wiggle around, check in with how you feel in connection to the ground, and then we're going to drop straight in with a little sway. So take any stimming that you want to today. If it helps for you, to have a little fidget spinner or something like that, or maybe you're someone who, for me, I rub the end of my fingers a lot. So maybe there's a thing that you like to do. Feel free to do that now as we begin to check in. Notice if we're holding tension in the shoulders, and maybe take a couple of shoulder rolls. Notice if we're kind of squeezing the face and just try and relax through the eyebrows and the temples. You can let your eyes close if that feels good for you. Notice if we're holding in the sort of diaphragm and belly area, just let your belly, let it hang out, let it do its own thing. As you breathe, feel that little expansion and contraction through the belly. So we're going to come into this side to side sway, and maybe we tally the breath. So maybe we inhale one way and exhale the other. Maybe the sway becomes a little bigger and longer, so the breath becomes fuller and longer, but also we feel more of a kind of stretch and release through one side and then the other. Good, and the next time we come to the left, we're going to place the left hand down, just reaching the right arm up as you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, take a little fold as far as suits you. Inhale, lengthen, don't worry about the shape. Exhale, fold. Inhale, next, coming up and over to the other side. Inhale as you find the length. Exhale as you find the fold. Eyes can be open or closed, whatever feels a little more soothing for you. I like eyes closed so I can be in my body now and not be distracted. Good. Inhale, sending both arms up. And exhale, let them float down. From here, drop chin to chest. Breathe deep, feeling the stretch in the back of the neck. Hands can be at the sides or resting on the knees. And then gently rocking one ear to shoulder, and then down, chin to chest, other ear to shoulder. Next time that you come chin to chest, we're going to follow it down, curve the upper spine, take a little forward fold. Maybe hands are just resting on the knees and we're just here. Maybe we've got hands or elbows on the floor. Think about we're creating this little space in here, which is your quiet little space. And then breathe. Big inhales. With each exhale, feel your body sink. Again, if there's any fidgeting or movement that you want to do, a little rock or a little sway could be quite nice, or movement through the fingers. Maybe your body gives you a little bit more space as we stay. And as the thoughts pop into your mind, and they will, just imagine that thought like a little bubble. And as you exhale, that bubble leaving your body with the breath, blowing the bubble away. And then come back into a sensation in the body. We're going to gently take a sway as we come back up to a seat. Turning to look over your right shoulder. We're going to take a gentle twist. So rather than cranking it round, we're just going to bring left hand to the middle, right hand somewhere behind, and just take a little movement here. As we find a gentle twist around, no force today. And then taking it gently to the other side, just a hand in the middle, taking the other hand behind, looking over the shoulder and taking a little movement here, whether that's through the neck or a sway. Remember, through this whole practice, when the thoughts come up, visualize them in the bubble. And then as you exhale, imagine blowing the bubble away. Good, gently release off. Make your way down onto your back. So take a moment to set up. Lift the tailbone, lengthen away. Maybe you wiggle the shoulder blades together, lengthen through the back of the neck. From here, we're going to interlace the fingers and place them behind the head. Use your thumbs to gently give yourself a massage right around the base of the skull. Breathing deep into the belly, feel that expansion. And then the sinking of your body into the ground. Continuing to massage around the base of the skull. Maybe up onto the very back of the neck, or down the neck a little more, or around the sides behind the ears. We very often become disconnected from our bodies when we get overwhelmed. Becomes all this external stimuli, which is just too much. So if it helps closing your eyes and just feeling the sensation of your fingertips on your body, or gentle pressure in a way that feels good for you. Lengthen the back of the neck as you place the head back down. Interlace the fingers. Push the palms up to the sky. Again, you can close your eyes here. Breathe deep into the belly. As you inhale, we're going to reach the arms up overhead until they touch the floor, or almost find a big stretch here. And then as you exhale, gently bringing the arms back up overhead. Inhale up. Feel that stretch, making it as big a movement as you can. And then belly button pulls in as you send them back up overhead towards the ceiling. One more time. Inhale. the chest. Taking a little rock side to side, massaging through the back of your body and your belly. If you hug the knees in a little more, that massage will move. If you take them away, it will move somewhere else. If you're feeling some tension in the sides of the back, send the legs to one side and move to that side or the other side. Good, and then hugging the right knee in, we're going to send the left leg out long. Take a little tick-tock of that right knee out to the side and into the middle. And again, you can keep your eyes closed for as much of this session as you want to, or all the session. Doesn't even matter if you end up in a different shape or movement than me. That's obviously the way that it was supposed to be for you today. I'm a guide. It's your body, it's your yoga, it's your journey. The next time that right knee goes out to the right, we're going to keep the right hand on the knee and just let the weight of the hand open up the hip. Left hand can rest on the left hip crease or somewhere out to the side to help to anchor down that left side. Then we breathe deep. If it helps, if you're feeling particularly wired, exhale through the mouth, sigh it out. Actually, add a little sound if you want to. Hell, add a swear word if you really want to. It's your yoga. Good. From here, we're going to come towards a half happy baby, or a version that feels good for you. So that right hand is going to slide down the inside of the right leg. And we're either just going to take hold of the ankle, and maybe this is enough, just using the weight of the arm to open the hip again. Maybe we begin to bring the sole of the foot towards the sky. And maybe we take a hold of the outside or inside of the foot, if that feels good. So finding this nice stretch while we're supported by the ground, particularly good for the hamstrings and hips and into the glute. If you're feeling quite tight in the hamstring, take the left hand and either gently rub up and down the hamstring to massage, or make a fist and gently tap. The vibrations can be very soothing, and it's also almost like a little stimming movement, which in itself can be quite soothing. Breathing. If you're not taking the tap or massage, that left hand can still be anchoring down the left side. You can take a little movement here, a little rock left to right. Or if we're feeling particularly good in the body, if we're realizing that we don't feel too bad, you may want to lengthen out and bend the right knee. I haven't got a whole lot of space there today. My hamstrings are feeling a little bit on the tight side. Good, then we're going to take that right leg, bring it across the left leg into a little twist. Let it just hover wherever it wants to go. Let the right hand come out into cactus arm at the right side. Big inhale. Exhale, feel your body supported by the ground. One more breath here, big inhale. Sigh it out. Bring it back into center. Hug the left knee in. Send the right leg out long. Taking that little tick-tock of the left knee out and in, out and in. Again, eyes can be open or closed. The next time that the left leg goes out, keep the left hand on the knee, just letting the weight of the left arm open the hip, sending the right arm either out to the side or onto the right hip crease to anchor down through the right side. Breathing deep. Sighing it out. We're going to begin to make our way towards some version of a happy, half happy baby. Sending the left hand down the inside of the left leg, Maybe taking a hold of shin or ankle, and perhaps that's enough today. Maybe you begin to bring the sole of the foot to the sky. Maybe you take that stirrup grip. This side might well feel different to the other side. Breathe into it wherever you are. If you want to take that little massage of the hamstring using the right hand, or making a fist and tapping up and down the back of that left leg, feel free. Keep breathing nice and deep. Keep coming back to the slow, steady pace of your breath, allowing the breath to move down into your belly. We want to get out of this upper chest breathing and breathe right down into the belly. Feel that expansion of the diaphragm down. Maybe we take a little bend and extend of the left leg, or a little rock of the left leg out and in. And then we're going to take that left knee in the right hand, pull across the body to find a gentle twist. Wherever the leg wants to hover or go, let it be. Left hand is going to come out to the side in this kind of cactus pose. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, feel your body relax into the ground. The ground is supporting you. One more big inhale. Exhale, feel your body surrender into the ground. Good, gently bringing it back onto your back, hugging both knees in. And this time, keeping knees together, hands on knees, we're going to draw some circles, sending the legs away, around to the right, into the chest, out to the left and away, around to the right, into the chest. One more time that way, and then changing direction. Good. The next time the knees come into the chest, we're going to separate the knees. Slide the hands down both lower legs. Maybe this is enough. Maybe we just take a hold of the ankles, feeling the weight of the arms on the inner thighs, helping to open the hips, taking a little rock side to side here. If you want to come into your full happy baby, feel free to bring soles of the feet to the sky. You can take that stirrup grip. You can be still in your half happy baby, or you can take a little rock side to side, or you can kick out through one leg and then the other. Eyes can be open or closed. Become aware of the sensation in your body, so you're not trying to do the more advanced anything that you can do. The most advanced thing you can do today is to listen to what feels good for you, or to explore what might feel good for you. So feel free to take some different random grips, some random movements. Maybe you just want to roll around and be a bit silly, like when you were a child. Remember those light-hearted things that we would do. This helped to moderate us when we were a child, helped us not to get so overwhelmed and overstimulated with all these strict rules of what adults have to be and what we're allowed to say, and especially in this modern world where there's so many stressful situations everywhere and everybody's got an opinion, and it's a lot. It's a lot for everybody, but it's particularly a lot for neurodivergent people, or anyone, to be honest. There's 1,000 different reasons why it might be more intense for some people than others. No judgment here. Hug the knees into the chest, releasing out of your happy baby. Then we're going to take the feet down to the mat. Walk them out a little wider than shoulder distance, and just let the legs roll to one side. And then let them roll to the other side. And repeating this process. From here, bring the feet back in so that they're maybe hip distance apart, but nice and close to your sit bones. Bring the hands to the mat. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, scoop the tailbone under and then begin to lift the hips, finding your shoulder bridge. Maybe you wiggle the shoulders together, just taking it easy. Scoop the tailbone as if you're trying to slide it down the back of the legs towards the knees. And then gently begin to lower back down to the mat. Take the right leg and cross it all the way over the left leg. Gently lift the knees up. You can just take a hold of the legs as they are, or you can wrap all the way around if that's in your practice. Maybe taking a little rock here. Good, and then we're going to let the legs go to the left. So again, we're coming into a little twist. Maybe that bind or that cross-legged makes it feel a little different this time. Maybe we send both hands up into cactus arms and turn to look to the right, trying to anchor down through the right shoulder as the legs come over to the left. Nice big inhale. Long exhale. Bring everything back to center, keep it crossed. Then we're going to send the legs to the other side, so we're going to send them to the right. I'm trying to miss my cat's water ball, so do that in a way that feels right for you. And again, you can keep the bind, you can unbind, you can make it as loose or as tight as you want to. One way might feel better than the other. Turning to look to the left, and again, nice deep breaths. Big inhale. Big exhale. Gently bring it back into center. Uncross the legs. Recenter yourself and crossing right leg over left. Maybe this is enough. We can take a hold of the knees here, or maybe we find the bind if that's in your practice and it doesn't feel too intense. From here, we're going to let the legs go to the right, either still in that bind, or we can take a lower option, taking the arms out side to side into the cactus arms, and breathe. One more big inhale. Big exhale. Bringing the legs through center. And then again, they can stay bound or we can unbind them as we take them to the left. They can hover, they can relax on the floor, arms into those cactus arms. Maybe we turn to look to the right. Again with the breath, big inhale. And exhale. Bring it back into center. Release the legs up. Take the legs up into the sky, take them up into the air and give them a little shake out. Hands can be wherever feels good. For me, keeping them kind of overhead, anchored to the ground is good. Shake them, shake them, shake them. Feel that vibration move down the legs. I can feel my belly shake. Everything shaking, shaking, shaking. Big inhale. And then as you exhale, let them come down. 2 more times. We're going to inhale, shake. Exhale. One more time. Good. From here, take a moment to reset, fidget everything you want to do so that you feel nice and relaxed. Bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees come out side to side. Hands can rest on the belly or interlace on the belly. Lift the head, lengthen the back of the neck and place it back down. Have a little wag of your imaginary tailbone here. So we're kind of lifting one hip towards as we lengthen the other and then switching it up. Breathing as we do this. Find that sensation, that inhale and expansion. Exhale and release through the belly. And then pressing the feet firmly together. Inhale, thinking cow pose. So we're getting a nice arch on the back. Exhale, scoop under, more like a little cat pose. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Send the hands out to the outside of the legs. Use them to support as you bring them in. Now we're going to get a little comfy for this next bit. If you want pillows and blankets, feel free. I've got my smiley face pillow. I'm going to take a blanket and roll one up to put behind my knees, just to give them a little support. And I'm going to take another blanket and place it over the top. You can put a block between the knees, or behind the knees, or behind the head. I made this blanket, by the way. That was a hyper focus of mine last year. For about a month, all I did was sew. Never made one before. It's great. There are some positives to being neurodivergent. Hyperfocus can be one of them. Anyway, make yourself comfy. Do what you need to do. You can keep the feet planted if you want to. You can take them back out to the sides with the knees. You can roll over onto your side. Just find a comfortable position and don't feel like you have to stay in one. Like, change it up as you need it. Have your fidget, your wiggle, and then become aware of the sensation of your body against the ground. Imagine that you can feel the ground rising up to support you, rising up to meet the back of your body. Every time you exhale, feel your body sink a little more deeply down. Imagine feeling the tension draining away. All the stresses and strains being released and surrendered down into your mat, into the earth. Allowing your breath to move freely, a natural depth and a natural rhythm for you. As you lie on the ground, I want you to imagine in your mind's eye that you're standing in the middle of a forest. Imagine the sensation of the ground under your feet. The sensation of a gentle breeze against your skin. Imagine as you inhale, smelling the scent of the forest, the richness of the ground, the musk of animals, the freshness of the breeze. Maybe you can smell the scent of wildflowers or blossom. Maybe there are pine trees and you can smell the pine. As you gaze at the forest floor, notice the plants and fauna there. Are there brambles? Is it mossy? Can you see the tree roots creating mounds and shapes? Do you see wildflowers and grasses? Are there even small mammals? As you look a little further, notice the trees around you. Notice if they have big branches and trunks, if they're tall, if they're straight or gnarled and twisted. Notice as you gaze up into the canopy the shapes of the branches and the leaves or needles or blossom. Notice how much sky you can see in between. Notice if you can feel the dappled shade in areas that feel warmer or cooler. Take a moment to listen in your forest. Can you hear the leaves gently rustling as the branches sway in the breeze? Do you hear the creaking and groaning of the trees? The hum of insects, the twitter of birds, the shuffling circling around of mammals in the underbush. Take a moment to hear all the sounds, to smell all the scents. Notice how it feels, the sensation of the ground underfoot as you begin to walk. Does it feel soft? Are there rocks? Is it uneven or squelchy or slippery or crunchy? As you move into areas of shade or sun, feeling the difference in the temperature. Notice as you feel perhaps your trouser leg or your socks snagging on some bramble or the grasses tickling your legs. Imagine reaching out and touching the nearest tree and feeling the sensation of the bark under your hands, and if it feels slightly warm or cool, if it feels soft from moss. Just notice. Imagine sitting down with your back against the tree, the roots coming out all around you, supporting as if gently hugging you. The ground is soft, and as you lean back against the tree, feel the tree support you. Feel your body sink into nature. This little alcove in the tree, as if it was built just for you, so comfy and cozy. Take a moment to let your eyes drift close, becoming aware just of the sounds and the smells of the forest all around you. Gently letting those sounds and smells begin to fade, becoming aware of the sensation of your breath, the natural depth and the natural rhythm for you. Letting the forest completely fade. It's just you and your breath and your body. Become aware of the sensation of your body now. Once again, the weight of your body against the ground, the sensation of your breath, the areas that feel cooler or warmer. And as you give your fingers and toes a little wiggle, feel that sensation. Maybe you lengthen out and take a nice big full body stretch. Maybe you hug the knees in. Perhaps you take a little massage of your temples, of your brow, of your belly, at the back of the neck. And then still with your eyes closed, rubbing the hands together as fast as you can in front of you. Feel a little bit of warmth building up between your palms. Keep that going for 3, 2, 1. Placing the palms over your eyes. Taking a big inhale. And a big exhale. Slowly, in your own time and way, begin to make your way to a seat. Eyes can be open or closed. When you get into your seat, take a moment placing hands somewhere on the body. Taking any last movements, just settling in, maybe taking a little rock side to side, or let's go for it, a rock forwards and back. Very soothing movement, but one that we often don't feel like we should do because it makes us feel different or like there's something's wrong with people that rock. There isn't. It's soothing, it's natural to soothe. And then stillness for one last big breath together. Inhale. Open the mouth and sigh out, maybe with a sound. When you're ready, gently bat the eyelids open. Hopefully that's helped your body feel a little more relaxed. Maybe it's helped your mind slow down. Maybe it's just helped everything become a little more in sync. Or maybe it was just a break from the intensity for a while. Thank you for joining me. See you again soon.